All Alabama Gardener, and this is part 7 of my growing big slicing onions all the way from seed. So here's my onion seed bed, and yes, we had some cold weather and I've lost quite a few of the plants, but I still have enough to grow what we're going to do. It has been raining and the ground is very wet, so I'm going to be able to dig these plants up with just my fingers. Alright, so this is a nice onion slip. We grew it all the way from seed. The thing that I really want is these roots down here. Yeah, these blades up here is okay too, but I'm really after these roots, so I don't want to disturb it any more than I absolutely have to. But since these are two together, I got to separate them. Carefully, I'll just pull it apart. Okay, there's a nice little single. Now while we're here, I want to point out something to you that we started back sometime back. On the 15th of January, when I was side dressing these onion seedlings, I placed this pile of rabbit manure here to show you that just placing manure on top of the soil doesn't do the plants a lot of good. What you have to do is you have to break it up. And of course you can either do that through composting, which takes a long time, or you can do it through grinding it or mashing it up, as I often do. Now you remember when I came out here and I side dressed this onion planting with rabbit manure, I put a bunch of rabbit manure here that had not been broken up or made into a soupy kind of a mixture. So I want to show you that. Okay, so there it is. And it's still not broken down. And that's the point I'm making. So it's because you put manure out on a bed, that doesn't mean it's going to get immediate. It doesn't mean it's going to get immediate benefit. The plants don't get immediate benefit. That stuff's got to break down before it does. So that's why when I did this back in the fall, and I side dressed it, you saw me crushing these little rabbit poop pellets up in little small pieces so that the plants could take it up pretty quickly. And they did. I got some nice plants growing in here. So, what's the point? Point is, when you use manure in your garden, you almost always have to either compost it or break it up into small material like you see here. That is usable by the plant. Alright, I got you in close so you can see what I'm going to do. Now remember, I put down a row of fertilizer out here, but this is a planting row here. So what we'll do is we'll take one of our onions that we grew all the way from seed. We'll get us a place to do it there. Well, let's see, I want to move out of here, assuming my onions are going to get about this big, so I'll move out here a little ways. Alright, so I'm going to come out here, I don't know, maybe 6 inches, and we'll put the next one down right out here. I'll just use my hand. Now, whatever dirt is on the roots, don't take it off, don't shake it off, leave it on there. Now, I still got plants. I'm going to lay out another row right down through here. I'm going to come over here about 6 inches or so, 8 inches maybe. We'll scratch out another row. Now I'm going to come over here and do the same thing that I did over there with some more onion slips. And I'll talk about them in a minute. So first let's lay out our first fertilizer row. Alright, so I'm almost out of this bag of triple 13. But I went to get another one. So here it is. But I'm going to use this up first. Now we'll do the same thing. We'll move over here just a little ways, like that, and we'll scratch out the row that we're going to plant our onions in. Now I got to explain something. See this kind of like a brick of onions? This is the same onion seeds as those that you saw me planting a moment ago, except these were grown inside the house in a tray that's this shape, and I planted these in the house on 23 January. It's the same onion, Newburgh, same seeds, planted in the house. So the point is, yes, you can grow your slips outside like I did by planting them last autumn, or you can wait later. If you have a grow light set up, you must have a grow lights, and you can grow your onion sets in the house as I've shown you here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to carefully separate these, and we'll plant them right over here in this row. And then as the spring goes on, we'll be able to watch these two different onions, and we'll see what the outcome is going to be. Same thing applies. Don't remove any more of the soil than you absolutely have to. Now I'm going to come back over here on this row here and do a little fertilizer row as I did before. So there we are. Now this is our experimental onion growing from seed. The variety is Newburgh. These seeds on the left over here I planted on 23rd of January. These seeds over here I planted last autumn, and I'll show you that in a moment.